Hey there folks, it's Adam here with a little video update. Just wanted to talk about the storms that are currently moving through the area and what we may expect into the evening hours. Only southwestern Ontario, parts of the GTA and Niagara are being affected at this point in time. There's a bit of rain up to the north, up towards Britt or so, off of Georgian Bay, but that's not a concern at all. There's still a little bit of a risk for severe weather. Niagara has been getting some pretty strong winds, at least what radar's been saying, and there's still quite a bit of development in Michigan that's moving east towards the area. So I'm just going to hit play on our upcoming free app Instant Weather, which we have quite a few testers now, and we're at version 416. It's going quite well. So not too long from now, we will have the app launched. It's probably still a couple months out. But it's on the way and we have a clear path to launch. So it's very exciting. Thank you for your patience with that. So this is the progression of future radar into the evening hours all the way up to 12:30 in the morning. And as you can see, deep southwestern Ontario is still in the bullseye for a few rounds of storms yet. I mean, even this at 12:30, it still looks like there's development to the west. So areas that see quite a few number of storms may be dealing with a isolated flooding risk. Hopefully the water subsides. I know we've seen some videos from Sarnia earlier. Actually, I'll probably flip over to the page and show you that video. You know what, I'll just post it separately later. But we've seen some flooding in Sarnia. We've seen some flooding in southwestern Ontario. There's also strong wind gusts as well. There has been quite a bit of lightning. I mean, the lightning was quite intense. For what we saw, it was pretty astonishing. So, of course, please let us know in the comments what you've experienced today, and hopefully everybody stayed safe. It looks like the severe levels never reached way too high. Obviously, there was severe thunderstorm warnings from Environment Canada. I believe there's still some in effect at the moment, but this is what we could be dealing with into the evening hours here. So, deep southwestern Ontario, you're still in for it, at least for a little bit, maybe a couple more rounds. In our forecast, we did mention the potential for damaging wind gusts, for hail, for frequent lightning, isolated flooding. Those all pretty much came to fruition, but we did mention there was an isolated tornado risk. There was some potential west of Windsor, west of Sarnia earlier. We are still watching a few storms that look fairly intense as they move to the east, and we will be watching them closely. We're not anticipating too much into the evening hours, but there is still a little bit of a potential for some rotating storms, which are also referred to as supercells. So we will be watching them closely, and we'll see what does actually end up occurring. We're not super optimistic about it being, very, very dangerous, other than, of course, frequent lightning. No matter what, whether there's a severe thunderstorm warning or not, lightning is dangerous. We all know that. So when thunder roars, go indoors. I don't know who made that rhyme, but it is sound advice. So we will be watching this. I'm going to pan over here so we can take a look into the storms that are going through Niagara right now. They will be pretty much gone by 10:30, 11, maybe a little bit earlier. And but you could see some more storms as these track to the east from areas in Michigan here. So let me just scroll out. You can see the little blue circle is my location there, and Barrie might be getting some rain. Maybe a little bit of thunderstorms possible. The app is saying rain possible at 2 a.m. for Barrie for my location, so that certainly doesn't seem out of the question, but we'll have to wait and see what does end up occurring with that. Eastern Ontario may be getting some storms into the morning hours. Some lightning is possible, mainly just heavy rain. Hail is very questionable for areas out there, but you may see some development as this system pushes to the east. So that's basically it for now. That flooding video I mentioned, I will find it. I believe it was posted to our wall. So if you go to our page, you can look at visitor posts, and then you can see some pretty interesting reports from the wonderful folks in this community. So go have a look at that. I may be sharing that a little bit later, but that is your future radar update, and I hope everybody stayed safe today, and hopefully you can get some sleep tonight if you're in the path of constant lightning and thunder. So that's it for now. Thank you very much, folks, and we'll talk to you very soon. Bye-bye.